Hello everyone, I'm Sean and I'm Graham, and together we are the team behind Sean's Eye View. Welcome.
This is our first time in front of the cameras, especially for YouTube, so bear with us and we'll say hello to you as you join.
Yeah, I think if you'd like to ask us a question or say hi, please use the live chat room. We can read that. And we can't actually see who's in the room at the moment, but let's see what happens. I'm thinking this more of a big Zoom call with our family and friends, really.
Probably.
So let's talk a bit more about Sean's Eye View. Sean, what got you started in photography?
I've always liked taking photographs, taking pictures, and we have lived in many places across the world, so we've been very lucky to go lots of interesting places. I took lots of pictures. That's where we start with. I took the pictures and I just kept taking more and more and more and more, and then I did some art with them. I've done a few of my own books. I've been able to do a couple of live shows, gallery shows. But then just more travel pictures, more travel pictures, more travel pictures.
Was there anyone who inspired you on the pictures?
One of our friends, Jerry, she has her own gallery in Petaluma, San Francisco.
Yeah.
She's always been a big inspiration. We have some pictures of hers around our house. Some of our other friends will know who she is.
Yes. First one, hello, Win. Nice, thank you for joining us.
Hello, Win.
Welcome. Right, so we then started studying those pictures, right?
Yes, the stock shots. As I said, I did a couple of gallery shows. Moving around is very difficult to maintain that. Stock shots, obviously, you can add wherever you are. And over the years, I sell a few a month.
Yeah.
What is it you say? Covers Netflix.
It was pays for our Netflix. We call it a modest income.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stock photography, like, you know, Sean's got some work on Shutterstock, Getty Images, Adobe Stock. That's always been nice to, you know, you upload them and it's good to see them being used.
Yeah.
And doing a Google search to see where they are being used.
Yes. Sometimes they'll tell you this has been sold.
Yeah.
And a quick reverse shot tells you
where it's been used.
Yeah.
Newsletter about a Yorkshire village. What's the picture that sold the most?
Park Hill.
Park Hill View.
The view from Park Hill
in Sheffield. Yeah.
A block of flats in Sheffield where I lived when I was much younger, and it's a view of the city centre.
So hello to Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. Thank you for dialing in from Hong Kong. It's great to see you. And I'm glad you like Sean's pictures.
Yes.
Well, that's what started us going. And hello to Moo as well. Right. So we then started to, after we started selling the pictures online, I think it was a case of, well, let's see what we can do on YouTube. Yeah.
2 years ago, next month, Graham just walked into here, the third bedroom study, sat himself down and taught himself how to use Final Cut Pro. Stitched together some of my photographs, put some music on top, said, what do you think of this?
Yeah, it was a start. It wasn't brilliant, but it was a start. And we're really grateful for everybody for following and those who watch our content regularly. Yes, and then more recently, I've become more confident. We've started to use actual video content as well. And less of the music, more of the starting to do background and the voiceovers.
I still am more of a picture person.
Yes.
Graham was actually the videographer.
Well, thanks for giving that secret away. When we travel, we split the content work between us so that we don't duplicate or miss anything. Yeah. So Sean will take pictures and I'll take videos. And if you ever visit anywhere with us, be prepared to go very slowly because
he'll be stood there taking a pan shot and I'll be stood over his shoulders taking the photographs.
Hello, Ollie, dialing in from Switzerland.
Hi, Ollie.
I'm glad we picked a time zone that's good for Asia and Europe.
Yeah.
Sorry for our friends in America. You'll have to watch this on demand.
Hopefully.
Unless you're up very early. Yeah. So that's right. So when we go anywhere, we basically have a lot of content that we have to work together to filter out, edit down, and make a video. And we do that here at home. Nothing special. We use our iPhones and
cameras,
and I'm at Studio Mac. Yeah, indeed. So indeed, we started. Oh, Sean and Carol, hello from Yorkshire.
Hi, Sean and Carol.
Thank you for joining us. So we then what was I going? I've totally forgotten what I'm going to say. Videos, right? Voiceover.
Videos.
So I was always slightly conscious that we wanted to do a YouTube channel where it wasn't about, hi, I'm in Bangkok and you can do this and the top 10 favorites. It was just like, no, so cheesy. So we decided that we wanted to add more voiceover because it gives more content, more detail. And so I started, the first one was a few weeks ago and I went on a tour of our neighborhood.
which has actually been quite popular.
Yes, yeah, really quickly, really popular. And we got some comments from people saying how people we didn't know, which was
Yeah.
nice, and then saying, well, that's great. And now I'm interested in moving to your area.
Which is kind of what I guess the aim of the video was, but it worked,
Yeah,
which is nice.
it was nice to be helpful. Someone actually, thanked us for
Use the
using
information.
information. And so we're making more of those, aren't we?
Yes. Graham's been busy. He was out today
Yes.
and yesterday.
I was in different neighborhoods further along the BTS line. I think we'll do this step by step.
Yeah.
The next one will be Asok area, which is lots of hotels and malls and other residential areas. I try to focus on places we recommend. So restaurants or bars or shops where we've been, so people can find them if they're
Yeah.
interested. If you're coming to Thailand on holiday, please have a look, and also any suggestions about places in Bangkok you'd like us to cover again. We've done a lot of photography tours of some places.
But we haven't done the video yet.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we go back on a video. If there's somewhere you want to see, we can give you our opinion about how busy it was or not, or the best time to go. We'll
Most
see.
likely it will be busy.
Bangkok has
Bangkok is always busy.
it's got busier, isn't it?
Post-COVID, we are now definitely post-COVID.
Yeah.
The tourists are back. Everywhere is busy. Everywhere takes a long time to get to, and everywhere is busy.
Yeah, I mean, we moved here 5 years ago, and it was really, really a bit of a shock for everybody. Of course, we moved here thinking we were going to be traveling,
Yeah.
seeing a lot more of Asia, and then of course lockdowns, right?
It was a slow start.
Yes, but it's been great. I mean, the country's survived. We were lucky in some respects to be locked down inside Thailand, where we could travel to beach resorts for ridiculously cheap prices.
It's a big place.
It was,
We got to travel around. We got to go to places we couldn't go now, either because of the cost or because of the number of people there. And we did get to see a lot before
Yes,
the tourists came
yes.
back in numbers.
but now we live on a street that has a lot of hotels, and traffic is up. We've just renewed our lease. We're going to stay here another year.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. And Moo, you're right. Elephants. Now, elephants is a very popular subject on our channel. We get a lot of traffic, a lot of views of the elephant videos.
They're very popular.
The first one we went to was Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai.
In Chiang Mai in the north. An amazing
And that
refuge.
was during COVID time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Before the tourists came back, but not during a lockdown period. It was good for us, not so good for them, because on a busy day, they would normally get around 200 people visiting. When we went, they had 6, which meant we had the place to ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an amazing experience, so close, so personal, with 10, 20, 30, 40 elephants over the day.
It was very natural. We just walked around and the elephants came trotting over and
Yeah.
basically looking for bananas.
If you do come to Bangkok, if you come to Thailand, one of the main things you might want to do is go and see an elephant, and I can definitely understand why. Please do your research. There are many places that will offer bathe an elephant, feed an elephant, do this with an elephant, do that with an elephant. Riding. Don't do that.
No.
If they have to make the elephant do something, it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about letting the animals choose what they want to do and how they want to live. A lot of places will still do shows. So you'll go and you'll see elephants playing football or elephants rides, and then the mahouts will be using clubs and sticks. You need to be careful if you're going to spend tourist money and be selective and only go to sanctuaries.
Yeah.
So yes, a lot of people enjoy our elephant videos. We've been to a few places with wildlife.
Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai,
which, by the way, had a big flood a few months ago.
Yeah, end of the rainy season.
Yeah, and some of the animals they lost some of them in the flash flood because it's the river that runs around. It's terrible.
Valley Basin.
But it's reopened again now.
Yeah.
And then we went to Pattaya Elephant Sanctuary, which was small with only four elephants.
Much smaller place, same sort of deal. Really worth a visit.
Yeah. And then we went to the Wildlife Friends Foundation Thailand, which is a bigger animal rescue center.
Yes.
It has a lot
over near Hua Hin.
They have a lot of elephants, and you can actually stay there. They have an elephant lodge.
They do. You can stay there as a sort of a hotel guest. You can stay there as a volunteer. It's a massive undertaking. Not only elephants, almost any animal really, but they kind of focus on elephants, tigers, apes of various kinds of
It's
apes.
heartbreaking, some of the stories. So they will take any animal that is left. Basically, the animals get either the owners can't look after them anymore because they're keeping them in an apartment. You know, why would you keep a gibbon as a pet at home in a Bangkok apartment? It's just incomprehensible. A lot of animals get abandoned at temples because the people know that the monks will find somewhere for them to go move on to. So this place also rescued 20 tigers or so from a zoo that closed. A lot of places closed during COVID. They took on the animals.
They couldn't carry on.
So yeah, it's a very well recommend it. The elephant park is quite large, and you see lots of them, and you get to travel around, walk around the complex, and meet a lot of the other animals. It's very good. Recommend it if you're in the Hua Hin area.
They do an amazing job. They will rehabilitate where they can rehabilitate. They will rehouse, rehome. If they can't do either of those, they will look after them.
Yeah,
they do such an amazing job. Some of the stories are sad, but their work is fantastic.
So, Ezra, thank you for the question. What equipment do you use to make the videos? Thanks for saying it looks beautiful. You can thank iPhone for that. Sean, you're on an iPhone 15 Pro Max. And I'm actually using an 11 Pro Max, and I'm looking forward to upgrading soon.
Very soon.
Yes, so it'll be even better quality.
Yeah.
And so what was your highlights this year then, Sean, when we went?
We got to go back to Luang Prabang. I've only been there once before. Both times were short visits.
So for those people who don't know, Luang Prabang is
the second city of Laos.
City is a stretch of the word city.
It is, but it is a city.
Yes.
Stunning place. The part of the city we stayed in is a World Heritage Site. It's on a peninsula by the Mekong River, and it's just a complete change of pace from Bangkok.
Exactly. I mean, we'd spent a lot of time in Bangkok, and to go at the end, we went in October, so the rainy season was still going on here.
Yeah.
Whereas in Laos, it was clear blue skies, fresh air, and not much noise, and a very most relaxing pace of life. And it was also when our friend was visiting, so we got to meet with them.
Yes, that was nice. Catching up with friends always good. But Luang Prabang is still probably one of my favorite places to visit.
So the video is up and running. If anyone hasn't seen it, please go back and have a look.
Go look at Luang Prabang.
Recommend if you want to travel there. Happy to answer any questions. It's definitely worth a long weekend if you're in the Southeast Asia area. If you're coming from Europe or America, you can tack it on to a trip to see us.
If you want to change your pace from a lot of the other places in Asia,
yes, exactly.
Really nice and quiet, really quite peaceful, relaxing. Lots of great little shopping, food.
Lots of really arts and crafts, lots of local work. They're very big on indigo fabrics there.
Batik dyeing.
Yeah. And lots of temples. I mean, it was temple after temple, coffee shop, temple, coffee shop. Yeah.
And all worth seeing.
Question from Win. Would you consider using a drone? Maybe. The drone laws here in Thailand are not necessarily the easiest and friendliest to navigate. I'm slightly worried that I'll lose it and break it. So we'll see.
I think, having looked at a couple as well, I'm not sure how we would actually train ourselves with one, because as we just the use of a drone is limited, prohibited, etc. There's licensing and training and special areas. So the actual training of one is one thing. Then when you get there, you aren't actually allowed to use it.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll go on a trip to a country with a big, wide open space in the field. Maybe if I was back at home in England, I would do that and learn it then. Hello, Jamie. Nice to see you too. Thank you for dialing in. Right. So my favorite trip was Sukhothai this year.
Yes.
So Sukhothai is a historic capital in the center of Thailand, and we drove up with a friend. We had 3 days there? Yeah. In March, and it was so quiet. We were in the ancient historical park pretty much to ourselves. In fact,
Yeah.
we got so annoyed with like the 3 other people who were there one day. We got off the tour bus and let that go, and then we were stranded for an hour. But that was
Yeah.
fine.
No, that was fun.
Yeah. So again, it's if you've ever been to Ayutthaya, which is an ancient capital, more subsequently nearer Bangkok, Sukhothai is probably a little more impressive than that, because
Yeah, it's slightly bigger, over more an area. There are more recovered temples, more rebuilt temples. It's just Ayutthaya and Sukhothai both, for me, are quite surprising, because other places such as Angkor Wat, which is a really big favorite of mine,
in Cambodia,
In
which we've
Cambodia.
been to recently again.
is a world famous site, rightly so. You must go see because it is fantastic. But Ayutthaya and Sukhothai are equally as worthy to see. Must see type places if you want to go see that sort of thing. And almost empty.
Yeah, we were lucky. I mean, maybe it was the time of year.
Yeah.
But definitely, and there was when we were in Sukhothai, in the hotel we stayed in, which again, yes, hotel videos are very popular. Thank you everybody for watching those, and we continue to make them when we can. Israel, where's the place I want to go next? I want to go to Korea. I haven't been for a long time.
2005.
Yeah, for work. When we lived in Hong Kong, I took Sean with me on a work trip. In the winter, it was freezing cold.
January.
It was December. It was really cold.
It was -10 at lunchtime during the day.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Korea. Obviously, want to go back to Japan.
Yes.
So, I mean, Sean and I have lived in Asia before, and in the Middle East and in other parts of Europe, and a lot of our travels are pre-digital.
Yes.
So-
The first 10, 12 years were pre. We have lots of photographs, and they're scanned. We have them on a computer, but they're probably not worth piling into a YouTube.
So now we
video.
have a reason to go everywhere
Go
again.
back again.
Yeah, exactly. So keep watching, everybody, because as our audience grows, maybe one day,
can monetize.
YouTube will actually pay us. But
Can you imagine?
we don't have a large enough following at the moment.
But thank you to the 2,000
yes,
people that
exactly.
do.
I mean, 2,300 and something subscribers now.
It's still massive.
Every day it goes up. I'm very, very surprised, and it's always nice to know that and get feedback and comments from people. So thank you, everybody. Okay, so what have we got coming up in content soon? Is the more from the Kanchanaburi trip?
The actual content we've already got, yes.
Yes, yeah. So next video is going to be Erawan Waterfall, where I made it up higher than I thought I was going to climb. I'll let you watch the video, see how that went. It was very busy, exhausting work, but it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you like videos of relaxing sounds of water, we've got a lot of that content ready.
ASMR.
And then, then the next one is, of course, Elephant Haven, which I've been releasing short videos teasing. So coming in early January.
More elephants.
Yes, coming in early January, there's going to be, I think it's half an hour long of edit down from the day I spent with my friends visiting Elephant Haven. Lots of fun feeding the animals, walking with them. They went swimming of their own accord. They weren't forced to do it.
Yeah.
Only some of them went in. They had a sand bath, and then they sort of grazed and munched their way back round. It was really nice to see them. And they are actually retired elephants. They're not rescued. The place used to be one of these that did tricks and rides. And then the owner had a change of heart about 10 years ago. And thankfully, the animals are now enjoying their retirement. Okay.
We should add some links to some of these places where they have the information.
Yes, we will. I'll put it in the thing. And Jamie says, what's the best hotel we visited in 2024? Well, if it's in terms of YouTube views and audience engagement, it's the Centara Grand in Hua Hin. We were down there for one night because Sean's family were over staying earlier in the year. And we went down to spend a weekend with them.
And we've not been in that hotel.
We hadn't been to that hotel before.
Not to stay.
It's very historic. It's 100 years old. Now, historic is probably the way to describe the room.
Careful.
Being very subtle. It's a very nice hotel, but worth a visit.
Very picturesque.
In terms of what was the most luxurious,
The nicest.
we'll have to come back on that one.
I'd not thought about that one. Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah, there's some hotel content coming up from the Avani Riverside, which we haven't edited and released that yet.
No.
So that was a nice Bangkok staycation with a ride on the river.
Yeah. That's a very nice hotel. Riverside architecture, nice garden, nice amenities. Best, I honestly can't think about that right now.
Well, we'll have to let you know.
We're doing it. That'll be the next time. I'll figure that out for the next time.
Well, we'll basically have to go and see what's available on a good rate and go and stay there and record the video of it.
Yes.
So whenever Sean and I go in a hotel room, not allowed to mess up the room. You've got to go in camera first, leave the luggage in the corridor, take photos and record it.
And then we swap round and I'll do the pictures.
So that's all inspired by a channel that we've been watching for years, isn't it?
Yes.
So there's a channel called Luxury Travel Expert who goes to way more exciting places, the Maldives and Bora Bora and
South African.
Namibia.
safaris.
He's been to Antarctica.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of travel, he's also doesn't show his face and there's not much comment.
There's no commentary.
There's just captions. It's
Hi, Nick.
it's very relaxing TV. Hello, Nick, from another one from Yorkshire. Thank you. So far, Sean's family have dialed in more than mine have. Well, there you go. That's okay. Those videos were one of the things that inspired us to take the pictures that we have and then turn it into a YouTube channel, which is fun. Okay. Right. So what else is coming up? We're going away
to Vietnam
next week.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. 2 trips before that.
Yes.
We're going to Pattaya for New Year.
Yeah, so we'll be away over New Year, staying in a nice resort. So another video coming up.
Yeah.
Not been to that one yet. Looking forward to it.
Specifically picked, so we have a nice view of the Pattaya New Year's Eve fireworks.
Dan, hello, good evening. Dan, a friend of ours here in Bangkok. Nice to see you online. Thank you. Dan. And we're going to be spending New Year down on the beach, basically, aren't we? With some friends. It's going to be fun. Yeah. And then we have family visits starting up
in January.
Yeah, one of my cousins is coming over, Mel, if you're watching, hi. And she and her partner are going to be with us
we're off
for some time, and we're going to go to Krabi with them. Yeah, we haven't been to Krabi for
2 or 3 years.
2020, Christmas 2020.
Wow.
Yeah,
time flies.
Time flies, exactly.
Sorry, there's another question. Will you voice over the video from now on?
If people like it, let me know in the comments. If you don't, just tell me. Stop talking, Graham.
Obviously, Graham is the one doing the voiceover.
Yes. Yes, probably, if it's useful. If there's recently we did the video for the Hellfire Pass and the Death Railway. That really didn't warrant a lot of excess commentary. I didn't want to sensationalize or make things trivial. Whereas a tour of Nana, I'm going to be maybe editorializing the people having breakfast beers at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Yeah.
It's their holiday.
Yes, they're on holiday.
Not mine.
Not my choice, right? Okay, so after Krabi, we've just booked another trip, haven't we?
Then we go to Vietnam.
Yes, first time for Sean.
Yeah, I never went when we lived in Hong Kong. Don't know why.
No, because I went for work. Okay. Over 20 years ago. I think it's not going to be the same as when I was last in Ho Chi Minh.
I hope not.
No, they're going to be high rises and we're staying somewhere nice. Yeah. So there you go. Any more suggestions on places you want to see in Thailand? Let me know. Or in Bangkok, it's much easier for us to film, isn't it?
There's still a list of places that we want to go back to.
Yeah.
That we weren't taking videos of. Even 4 or 5 years ago, we need to go back to places like the Erawan Museum.
The big giant.
A lot of places we haven't taken videos in.
Yeah. So Jamie and Omar want to know, what's our favorite restaurant in Bangkok? Well, one of them is the place in your building, Jamie and Omar. We quite like that one. Our tour. We'll be featuring that in the Plunchit video tour, I'm sure.
And actually, another restaurant you took us to, Enoteca.
Oh yeah, we haven't been there for ages, have we?
That was really good.
No, hello, Roberto.
Hi, Roberto.
Hi. Yes, it's nearly Christmas. So what are we going to do? We're going to be out and about in Bangkok this Christmas, aren't we?
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a little bit. We've got friends in town. It's great
to be
out and
about last night.
Just a little bit. Yeah. That's why we're doing this in the evening, not in the morning.
Yeah. Jamie.
Ooh la la. Art is very nice French. Yes.
Well, very nice steak place.
Very good martinis as well.
Yes.
We'll be honest about it.
The Le Boeuf is nice.
Yeah.
Which is quite slightly different, but steak and fruits, relay entrecôte style.
And then, of course, you know, we're not all fancy. Our favorite food here is actually Korean chicken from
Bonchon.
Bonchon.
We are spoiled beyond measure for
Don't
food choices.
think
where we
we're
live.
going to do food reviews on the channel. Though.
No, it's too much.
No, it's too much. But I mean, Bangkok is amazing for cuisines. I mean, you can go out and find so many different things, so many different cuisines from different countries, different styles of Thai food. There's more to Thai food than green curry and pad Thai.
I don't even like pad Thai.
No, neither of us actually like pad Thai, but we don't want
Mu-
the world to.
Mu
Well, it's been
Ping,
late
green
now. That
curry,
story's
yeah.
out. Yes, indeed. So we will be doing more live premieres, which is where we launch a new video with a live Q&A chat, not a voice chat, but a live chat. And I
With
enjoy
a
doing
chat,
that.
but with a chat
Chat
room
box
that we have now.
that we have now. That's fun. It's nice to have people commenting and
Asking questions.
But always, please, if you like the video, please do add a comment.
Share with your friends.
Yes,
That always helps.
yeah,
Especially the elephant ones.
yes.
No, everybody likes elephants.
Well,
Most
it's hard
people
not
do.
to, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And they are still, I mean, it's twice now I've been to a place with elephants. It is just the most incredible thing.
Yeah, feeding them,
Just
and then
being near them.
they don't. Sorry, I've stumbled on my words there. They don't force the elephants to do anything. They come over to you, generally because they think you've got a banana, like I say, which is sweet. There was a baby elephant that tried to knock Sean over.
Yes. Again, this was at Elephant Nature Park. And because there were only a few of us, we were able to go places maybe they wouldn't take a large party. But it was always just stand back, let them come to you if they want to. If not, we'll just continue walking. And there was one baby elephant there at the time, two female elephants looking after it, a mother and another one in their tribe. And, don't go near the elephant, don't go near the baby elephant, don't go near the kid, don't play with the kid, don't interact with the kid. Just in case the mother doesn't like it.
If the mother doesn't like it, yeah.
So stay away from the baby elephant was always in the back of my head. The bigger elephants came near, fed them, that was fine. The baby elephant wanted to play. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to walk off very slowly and ignore the baby elephant. And this thing didn't come up to my waist. It was tiny, like smaller than a big dog. And it punched me with its trunk. I had my hands behind my back. The punch nearly knocked me over. This tiny little thing could.
Yes. So there's a lot of power behind it.
Yeah.
The small elephant.
And there's a really
let alone a big
stupid photograph of me jumping in fright at this. And I'm not going to share that picture. But I look like a cartoon.
Yeah. That was cool. So definitely looking forward to that new video coming up in early January. And don't forget, we have a website as well, sean'seyeview.com, where there are links to the different video themes, to the photo galleries, and the merchandise stores that we have.
Yes.
So
sold a few things, but not many.
So Sean, one of his pictures is there in the background behind us.
Yeah.
He's been able to set up some Etsy and some other accounts, which are all on there. And of course, we look forward to hearing from everybody. So I think we're going to wrap up now. We're nearly at half an hour.
Are we going to allow information?
Yeah. So thank you, everyone.
Does anybody have any questions?
Ollie, yes.
Any European?
UK? Well, cameo opportunities. Well, okay.
Cameo.
Challenge is on then. I think I'd like to do train rides in Switzerland. That would be nice.
Graham wants to do train rides anywhere.
Yeah, okay, all right. I want to do a train ride down to Malaysia through Thailand as well. But UK, Europe content, we're not planning any travel, certainly in the next 6 months, maybe in the latter part of the year. The best time for us to go to Europe is September because it's really miserable rainy season here and the schools are back in Europe.
Travel is slightly cheaper, the weather is better in the UK. Horrible here.
So Ollie, if we're going to be filming, we'll have to get you. All right, gardens and plants. Well, certainly there's a very large park nearby. We can do some content of the Benchikiti and park. There's lots of lovely lotuses and other plants and tropical plants for sure.
Is there anything like a botanical garden?
I'm trying to think.
There isn't. It's like, say for instance, in Sheffield or London, I know where there are botanical gardens. I don't know where there is one in Bangkok. However, as Graham said, the parks just have such an array anyway.
It is actually the flower festival in one of the big parks out in the suburbs right now.
Oh, okay. to look for that.
Oops.
Maybe next
Maybe
year.
next year. Yeah.
I'll go on the list. Thanks, Nick.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're going to wrap up now. Thank you so much for the time. We'll do this maybe again some point.
Maybe.
We'll see. And we look forward to your comments. And if you're watching this on demand, there'll be some other videos. Oh, a Lego tour. Hey, Rami, thank you. Any plan for a Lego tour?
Of the sets I own.
Oh,
Maybe.
I think maybe on your Instagram.
I have a Sean's Lego Instagram if anybody is interested.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I'm a bit of a Lego fan.
Yeah, indeed. Nice trains to Malaysia. Yes. Well, this is what I want to do, but I don't want to rush it, because if you take the train from Bangkok down to the border town, it's mostly overnight. So I'd like to do it in stages, and then once I'm in from Penang down further south, you use the railway system the railway system in Malaysia is much better than the one in Thailand at the moment, but they are planning to improve it.
It's very limited, but they are certainly working on it. The new station in Bangkok, Bang Sue.
Oh, it's like an airport terminal.
It's bigger than most airport terminals.
It just doesn't go anywhere yet.
Not yet.
Right. Okay. All right. So thank you, everyone. And
Thanks very much
we'll
for
see
joining.
you online soon. Oh, Northeastern places. Yes, Moo. You're going to have to give me a list, okay? Because he's an expert. I'd like to go up to Nam. I'd like to go up to more places.
We did Chiang Rai.
No, but that's north.
Oh, sorry.
Isan. North.
Okay.
And north. Yes, there's lots of places.
Done.
Eastern and Oriental through Malaysia. Is it running though? I'm not sure it is. It's the Orient Express.
Oh,
okay.
I'm up for that.
He's up for that. Yeah, I think we definitely do that.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, we might need a few more YouTube subscribers and
Yeah.
a bit of the YouTube money for that.
Share with your friends, and maybe we'll be able to
there we
afford
go.
it.
We'll turn this into a plea. Please
Yeah.
pay for our next holiday. Oh yes. No, not from Bangkok. It's just through Malaysia. Right. Thank you, Dan, for pointing that out. I'll have a look at that.
But maybe worth joining.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right. So have a nice Christmas and good New Year, everybody, and enjoy
Merry
your
Christmas,
holidays.
everybody.
And as I was going to say, if you're watching this on demand, there will now be some video links coming up shortly of
Probably
the
across
places
our
we
foreheads.
recommend. Yes. So professional.
I know.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks
Bye,
very much,
everyone.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.